Hi guys, my name's Jim and welcome to Six String Studies. Now today we're going to be looking at some blues licks. Got 5 licks for you, all using the A minor blues scale. But before we get to the lesson, if this is your first time here, welcome. I would invite you to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any lessons. Also, if you like these blues licks and you want to do more, check out Six String Studies books 1, 2 and 3. Let's get to the lesson. Okay, here is lick 1. It's all going to be using the A blues scale, and it starts like this. We're in 6/8, so we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 per bar, and we're going to start on the 5th fret of the G string, and we're going to play 5, 7 with our 3rd finger. Then we're doing this triplet pull off, so we're going. That's going to be 8, 7, 5 with fingers 4, 3 and 1. Now we're bending the 7th fret here on the G string. That's a full tone bend. And we're playing 5B and we're rolling to 5E. Now we're coming down the B string. 8, 5 to 7G. We're going to do that same triplet pull off again. Half bend the 7th fret here so we get the blues note. Play a quarter tone bend on the 5th fret of the G string. And finally finish on the 7th fret of the D string. And slide out. So we have. Okay, here is lick 2. We're going to be starting with 5, 6 and 7 done as hammer-ons on the A string. Then we're playing 5 and 7 as a hammer-on on the D string. and then we're playing a quarter tone bend on the 5th fret here of the G string, and back to the 7th fret on the D string. Now we're going to the 8th fret of the B string, we're doing a full tone bend here, and we're going to repick it downwards again. Heading over to the 7th fret of the G string, we're doing a half tone bend here, so we're hitting this flat 5, the blues note there. And then we're playing a microtonal bend on the 5th fret of the G, and finishing on the note A, which is the 7th fret of the D string. And you count that like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here is lick 3. Sounds like this. So we have a little sequence going on here. Basically it's a minor pentatonic sequence. We're going to be playing 8 to 5 on the E string, the high E string, as a pull-off. Then we're playing 8 on the B string, and back to the 5th fret of the E string, back to the 8 on the B string, and then the 5th on the B string. We're going to restart that sequence on the 8th fret of the B string. We're doing an 8 to 5 pull off here, to 7G, back to 5B, and then 7-5G. Now we're going to use the 3rd finger here to go from 8 to 9, which uses the blues, the flat 5 to the 5th there. Then we're playing 8-10 on the B string. Now we have a microtonal bend on the 8th fret of the B, and then a very quick hammer, kind of a grace note hammer, from 8 to 10 on the B string. So, slowly through. Here's lick 4. We're going to be playing 5 and 7 on the A string, then down to 5 on the D string, then we're going to use our third finger to slide from 5 into 7 on the D string. Now you see we're rolling from 5G to 5B. It's a wrist move. So we have. Then we're going to do a half tone bend on the 8th fret of the B string, repick it down, and play 5 on the B string. Now we're going to the 7th fret of the E string, and we're going to do that same maneuver. We're going to bend half, repick down, and play 5. We're going to do the same thing on the G string here. So far we have. And we're going to do a similar thing here on the 10th fret here, but I'm going to rake into this. I'm just letting my first finger kill the strings behind the fretted note here, just gently resting there, and bend into a half tone bend. Play the 10 again, quarter tone bend on the 8th fret here, and then we finish on the 10th fret of the B string. Now did you notice that I'm not doing a rake like this? I could have done, but I actually raked with my right hand here. I just rested the side of my hand here, the palm, on the strings. I'll try and get in shot so you can see. So all this is dead until I get to my E string. So we have the little 8 to 10 finish there, grace note hammer. And here's the final lick, lick 5. Now so far we've had all ascending licks, so let's do a descending lick here. We're going to start on the 10th fret of the E string and we're going to do a half tone bend. Then play the 10 as a natural note. So we have, then to 8 on the same E string. Now we're doing a very quick hammer from 8 to 10 here on the B string. Then back to 8 and our second finger is going to play 9 on the G. So now we're going to move down to 5 and 7 on the G string and we're doing a very quick hammer again. Back to the 5th fret for a microtonal bend. And then back to 7 on the D string. So far we have this. So moving down, we're going to be doing the same hammer-on from the 3rd to the 5th fret on the A string. Then a microtonal bend on that 3rd fret. Then to 5 E. And then a quick hammer-on from 3 to 5. So we have this. So there you go guys, blues licks. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.